Hello and welcome back to Assorted Geekdom. We are going to go ahead and do some Guild Wars this morning. I looked briefly just to see if there were some that were not droppers, because, you know, of course there's the 3-in-1 that is a popular dropper strategy, and there are a couple. So we're going to hit these two here, and then there were several plus zeros that had 3 as well. So let's go ahead and start here, and let's see what we can do. Alright, so the main damage threat is going to be that Perna. If we take 2 waters and a fire tank, that should work. So 2 waters and a fire tank. Alright, so if we could take that for a fire tank. You know what? Or we could just take all fire. Should we go ahead and run this team? I'm really liking that team lately. And I want to revisit my Trevor, because I mean, look at these runes. These runes are not good. Not good. I've mentioned on a previous video, I haven't runed him. Like, the last time I changed his runes was probably 3 years ago. But I'm really liking him when I do these nat4 onlys. I'm a sucker for bruisers, and Trevor is very much a bruiser. So I was looking at some possible builds for him the other day, and next free rune removal, I think I'll go ahead and rework him a little bit. Now here on the bottom, I would like to use we could just do an all water team on the bottom, or close to it. That Aegir will come in handy. Bella's not water, but it'll do quite well. And why don't we go ahead and bring the Vigor. Now Vigor, I 2A'd him not too long ago. He is an exceptional unit, but I do need to get, again, better runes on him. I've been rune farming quite a bit up until the announcement. I'm waiting for the B12s, and then I'll continue my rune farming and artifact farming. But let's go ahead and give this a try and see how it goes. Alright, so they get to go first, which is fine. Let's go ahead and focus fire the Perna, since she's the main damage threat there. Let's save the heal. Let's get the attack there. Okay, she's not doing crazy amounts of damage, which is good. Let's get our crit buff here. And we're probably going to have to kill the Perna 3 times, because she'll get revived once by the Taranys. Alright, let's go ahead and get the heal here. Keep the Colleen healthy. Okay, that's fine, because he's got Vampire. And that actually increases his damage, because the lower health he has, the more damage he does. Alright, let's kill Perna again, and then we're going to focus fire the Taranys to hopefully prevent a 4th time having to kill, or needing to kill the Perna. So the Taranys is tanky. I do kind of wish we had a defense break, but we are able to strip that buff from him, which will increase our damage quite a bit, because he is usually built with very high defense, since he scales with defense. So that's good. Let's see. Team up. Will this might be able to take him down for the first time. He auto revives on his own. Okay, not quite. Which, like I said, he's tanky. I'm almost tempted to kill this Fran first, because then we won't have to deal with the Perna. And she'll stop healing him, at least until he revives her again. And I think he will. He's tanky enough that he'll survive long enough that we will have to fight the Fran again. But that's fine. Alright, so let's get the first kill. Now he'll switch into beast form. And he actually does pretty good damage in beast form. Can we kill him before the Fran can do any healing? We might be able to. Nope. Not fast enough. Trevor's too slow. Alright, now we'll get the kill, and then we can finish off the Fran. So not too bad. Took out the Perna early. The main damage threat. Taranys is really only a damage threat when he's in that beast mode. That second skill actually does a fair bit of damage. Now this one, I feel like we have to kill the crow first. So let's get some good damage on the crow. And I want to save the Bellenus if we can. He's going to taunt us here in a moment, and we'll see who resists. Oh, he didn't end up using his taunt. Okay. Let's kill this Loren so that she isn't defense breaking us. Can we get the brand? We got the brand. Very nice. Now, I didn't end up using the heal there. I probably should have, because it also... The Vigor heal I'm talking about, because it also does give the crit buff, or the crit protection. I don't know what it's called. Alright, so there. We won that first round. Let's go ahead and tackle this second round. Let's go ahead and switch this up. I want to use kind of a tankier setup up top. Maybe we'll go with... Okay. We need a healer, but I would prefer a healer that provides a defense buff. We could throw Emma on there. And last but not least, let's go ahead and put... There's a bunch of different options we could go with. But let's go with Malaka. Now, he won't have the attack buff, but they don't have any immunity. And if they do happen to kill Malaka, we still have Skogul and Emma to tank, and it'll be a little bit slower, but it should work. Alright, so we got the heal and the defense buff. This is what we like to call our delayed damage. So the rock got thrown, the bombs are placed. We should be able to just bam, bam. Alright, bomb, and the rock, and the bomb, and done. Okay, that worked out quite well. Let's go ahead and see. Who should we focus here? I kind of want to focus... Let's go ahead and focus the Garo. Let's get the Garo done first. Can we kill? I don't think we can, because Confiscate only hits twice, right? Alright, so we did proc his... Oh, and we violent. Okay, there we go. We killed the Garo. Without the violent proc, we wouldn't have killed the Garo. But, there we go. Now that there's no immunity buff and she is defense broken, I kind of want to focus down the Jeanne. Can we get the kill on the Jeanne? I think we can. Awesome. Awesome, okay. Can we get the brand? Let's land that brand. So the... Part of the reason why I really like, if you've been watching me at all, then you know that I really like these Barbarian Kings, the Wind and the Water. So Hraesvelg and Aegir. Both are tanky bruisers, like I said at the top. Tanky bruisers are... I love using tanky bruisers, period. Those are very similar to that last round. Let's see if we can find... but I relatively recently built them. And... Should we fight this one? Let's fight this one. Okay. So let's go ahead and put those up there. Ooh. I think those can take it. And on the bottom, I want to use those two, but I haven't decided on the last one. I think I might use Skogul, specifically so that the... And I'm going to switch that to defense. so that the Helena, sorry, Diane is the wind one. So that Helena has two different targets, so she's not simply focusing the Hraesvelg, and the other two should be focusing on the Rina. So that's my thoughts there. Up top, we're just going for elemental advantage. Well, we really got to kill the Juno quickly, and so I wanted a couple of different options there. I'm hoping, well, so we don't have a lot to strip, so we can actually, I'll probably kill the top one, the Jeanne, the Juno, then the Camilla. Now back to what I was saying before. I only recently built the two, I want to call them Vikings for a second, the barbarian kings, the barbaric kings, and so they actually have the benefit of receiving some of the better runes that I have been farming, since I haven't reworked a lot of the people I already had runed. And so, number one, I like tanky bruisers, and number two, I like these guys because they have better runes, but in general, I do like their kits quite a bit. However, once I have a chance to finally rework some of my older guys, like the Trevor, and I've been using the Trevor, but his stats really aren't that great, which is a testament to his kit. He's got a really good kit. Oh yeah. Can we get the attack bar reduction there? Nope. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this on now that she used her strip. Can we get the brand? Okay. So in general, you don't want to get some of this stuff on Juno, because she cleanses herself and heals based on the number of debuffs on her. But I knew I would get that other turn thanks to the attack bar boost. I don't think we'll kill, so I don't want to get the... Oh wait, no. Aegir's gonna have a turn. I didn't think he would cycle that fast. There we go. Excellent. And so back to the Trevor. Trevor, his kit is really good, really good. In fact, some of the Guardian players have started using him a lot more in RTA. And so I really want to get him some better runes. I kind of want to kill the Helena first, especially since she is currently in her mode, in her humanoid form, because they lose some tanky stats there. But so Trevor, I want to get him some better stats. I'm sorry, it's a little scattered. I'm trying to talk about the current one I'm fighting, but also talk about some of my plans for the future. And so I want to get him some better runes, so that he can live up to his potential. They'll still be vamp runes, but just much better. And I was looking at some of the possibilities that I could put on him last night, and I definitely need to do some more rune farming to get premium runes, but I can make him quite a bit better even without making him ideal. But yeah, in general, I do need to work on, well, everybody needs to work on their runes. Even if you're not currently farming runes because you're waiting for the B12 to drop within the next day or two. And artifacts. I think Trevor, there are some artifacts that really synchronize well with Trevor. They displayed one that is very similar to his passive here. So as his HP decreases, well, not the damage part, but the damage you receive decreases. And so it'll just help him be even tankier. And so, yeah, I think with these artifacts, Trevor's really going to make a resurgence in play. I'm really looking forward to getting some nice artifacts on Trevor, and I really want to work on Trevor. I've been trying to work more and more on my 4 stars because I you could probably see here, I have a fair number of 5 stars. And so a lot of my 4 stars have been neglected along the way as far as runes go, because I've been, oh, I have this toy, oh, I have this toy, oh, I have this toy. And I'm trying to narrow down my focus and kind of focus on some more of my 4 stars as well. A lot of my 5 stars have decent runes, maybe not the best runes, but have decent runes. So I'm trying to focus on getting my 4 stars better, especially because that will help a lot in the dimension hole. Because you've got stuff like Chasun, where only 4 star and lower can enter. By the way, I showed that it does not work on level 5. Rina can almost solo. Well, Rina has soloed level 4. Takes forever, but she can. But what I'm saying is a lot of these 4 stars will help here. This one doesn't have that limitation. It's limited by element. And then this one, maximum of 15 or lower. And so I really want to work on those 4 stars, not only to farm some of these ancient runes, but also when the update drops, this will become, well, that once a month dimension we'll want to do. I do wonder when they're going to open up these other 2. The dimension hasn't opened. They've got 2 other dimensions here, and they can expand some of the 2As here. Like this has 3 2As, whereas this only has 2, and this one has 2. So theoretically, now they have never said that 3 is the max in each spot, but theoretically, if 3 is the max, we could have a total of 15 monsters that get 2As. And if I'm not mistaken, that's almost half of the 3 stars. Except it's 3 or 2 stars, so it's not really half of the monsters. But, yeah, I am curious. They did say we'll get more 2As before the end of the year, during the massive update during the shift. They did mention that, so I'm curious to see who gets some 2As next. But yeah, should be good. Should be good. Anyway. Thank you for watching and listening to my rambling. Those were some pretty good matches, and they worked out quite well. So I am very happy about that. Have a wonderful day.